Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Yonan and today it's different video than usual. Today I'm gonna talk about how my dolls and characters have evolved over the years. So, and there's a lot more questions and stuff like that. So, if you interesting to learn about my dolls and how they just become right now from before, just keep on watching. All right, you guys. Today it's different video, but I just want to make it for real long time, over a year, and I prepare them for this video for over the year, like over the past 3 year. I dressed them and put them all together to make the video, but I don't know why I'm not making it. And yeah, but here we are. I'm making it now, and I hope you enjoy this video because it have a lot of informations and stuff about my dolls. And yeah, so and let's get started first to show you the main characters in the story about a dragon and stones and stuff like that. I don't have a title for the story yet. Maybe the Bidden Stone, I think, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna change it or not. But yeah, let's get started and show you the characters in the story. Okay, let's talk about Crystal, or I call it Crystal. I love it like that. So Crystal, she is the main character, okay, and she's should be an elf. However, maybe there's another version of the story, like a second version of the story. Maybe she is gonna be a white dragon, but I'm not sure yet. But so far should be an elf girl. She's a princess, and yeah, she's the first and main character. And we have the second character in this story, which is Pelop. This is a random name that it's popping in my head, and I named him Pelop. And this is an Dilf. Oh, not Dilf. I don't know, that small person. So, so yeah, this is Pelop. He should be Crystal's best friend. Jad. This is the third and really important character in the story, and yeah, she should be a dragon, black dragon, honestly, and she's the hunter. Like, she's a warrior, she's a hunter, and she should be hunt for Crystal to kill her. So yeah. And we have here Vincent. Should be a pointy hunter and Jad's lover. And yeah, and he's a magician too. And yeah, that's it for him. And we have here Milda. She should be the forest spirit, so that's why she have like horns here and stuff. So she's should be the spirit of the forest, and she tried to protect Crystal from Jad. and she's Vincent also lover. So he have two lovers. So we have here Aragon or Argon. So he should be a red dragon, and he also hunt Crystal because he need the crystal she have or stone she have. So yeah, everyone need crystal. So this is him. And last but not least, of course, this is the last character in this story. Her name is Morjana. That's an Arabic name that mean coral, and she's a sea creature who helped Crystal to hide. And she don't have like a big character in this story, but she's cute, so I add her in this story for a real long time. Okay, you guys, now I'm gonna talk about the characters and stuff, but so yeah, and also in the future I'm gonna speak more detailed about the story. I hope I do that, because always I say I'm gonna do it, but I'm not. I lied always. So yeah, so I'm gonna speak now about how the birth of the character in my imagination or through dreams, and he's present on real life in the doll form. So most of my characters, especially the dolls in the stories, first of all, like this one, I dream about this character. Like I was sleeping and I dream about this character. She's like an elf hiding in the tree house, like inside of the tree, and there's someone hunting her because the diamond she have here in her crown or tiara or whatever. So, and I dream about this character too, which is Philip. It's an like small elf or dwarf. He just help her to hide from the enemy, which is Jad. And at that moment, I don't have Jad in my mind. I just dream about Crystal. She hiding in the tree. And after I dream about it, about her, I just wake up and my imagination start to work about this character. And of course, she's not in this doll form before in my imagination. I dream about her. She's a really small doll, like a small one. I'm gonna show you later in this video. But yeah, this is how my like my characters mostly became in real life as a doll form. Through dreams, or sometimes I really have good imagination, and I can just inspired by like a dress or even an eye or even hair color or anything. Like I have a whole story, another whole story. I just inspired that story from a shoes, an outfit. Do you imagine that? Yeah. So this is how I my dolls form become from um, dream or just imagination to real life as a doll form. So I'm gonna speak now about each character, and very quick, not in depth, but very quick about them. Crystal, she should be, as I mentioned before, an elf, or maybe in the future, maybe a white dragon. I don't know, but so far she's an elf. She's a very innocent girl or princess. Should be a princess of uh, a stone planet or something, or island. She live with her parents, the king and queen, of course, and they are so like peaceful people. They don't have any weapons, or they're not planning for a war or something, but they are so innocent creatures, and they love each others, and they look like each others also, like this blue hair and white skin, and some of them have a white hair also, like her father. I think this is how I imagine him. So this is a quick backstory about her, about Crystal. Okay, Pelop, he is a elf, and he's small creature. He's an old man, but in like baby look. Like, he's creepy, to be honest. He's creepy because you see him really innocent, really cute, little baby, but he's a really old man. And to be quite honest with you, he's really been mysterious to me. I don't have a lot of information about him. He speak to me when I bought him, but he's still like mysterious character. He's Crystal's friend. He tried to hide her and help her to hide from her enemy, and when they met together, he was injured. She found him injured and lay in the forest, and she helped him because the crystals she have, that I forget to mention, have a lot of power. If you want to use this power, the crystal power, you can use it. You can use it for the good thing or even the bad thing. So that's why her crystal is so important. So he, after she like fixed his healing him, he become a friend for her. So this is a quick backstory of Philip. Okay, let's talk about Jad. Jad, that mean in Arabic, it is a name, Arabic name. It is exactly the meaning of Jade. Jade or Jad, it's same meaning, but we pronounce it as Arabic name is Jad. Jad, that's mean green stone. So this green stone have a lot of power, like to healing, I think, or something like that. I'm not pretty sure, but this is the stone here, as you see in the picture, and you can search about it and learn more about it. And most of my dolls names in this story are from stones, actually. Yeah, from really stones. And something like that, most of them. So Jad, she should be a dragon, but she not show her full dragon until she's really angry. So I just that's why I purchased the the dragon, the black dragon that I have from Dream Valley. So she should be a normal girl. She have her father, her mother, and three siblings, but she have a dark side and also beautiful side, bright side. She love and the bright side, she love flowers. She's so cute with her family. She the dark side of her, she like blind, like lover loves Argon blindly, like she's a blind. She don't see the truth. She fight for her love, so she don't care who is the victim in front of her. She gonna kill anyone because her big love for the Argon. So yeah, this is a quick um, um, like information about Jad. And I forget to tell you, she's hunting Crystal because she need the diamond she have. So yeah, this is a quick backstory about Jad. Vincent, he is a human, and he is a magician, okay, and pointy hunter, and he should be he he fell in love long time ago with the spirit of the forest spirit, Milda, and after that he just manipulate Jad, like that he trying to show her that I love you because he needs something from her, from Jad, but over the time he fell in love with her. So I'm gonna speak about each character in depth, as I mentioned, but this is a very quick backstory about each character. And he learned the magic from his grandfather, and he trying to kill Aragon, the red dragon, because he's the dragon, he destroyed his village and killed all of his family, so he need to revenge. His character just the manipulate guy. Sometimes you see him funny, sometimes he's so mysterious. So yeah. Okay, Milda, she have a really complicated backstory, so I'm gonna try as I can very quick to tell you her backstory. She's an elf. She's half elf, half human, because her father is a human and her mother, she's an elf, princess elf, and she should be her mother. She not able to marry a human because this is a forbidden thing in the elf world. So she fell in love with this human, her father, and they married. And Milda, she become half human, half elf, but she have an elf years, but she fully an elf almost, and she have all the power the elf they have. Um, and she grown up in orphan with the human beings. Her ears, the elf ears, it shows, and she tried to cover the her ears because she don't need anyone to see these ears. She don't know that her mother she's an elf, but she just growing up with the human beings, and with the time she go to the forest and she learned the bird language, and she can control the trees, she can control the weather. She have a really big power, so she become as a forest spirit. And later, maybe in the future, I'm gonna talk more about her story, because as I mentioned, she have a really big story on her own. And she made mate with Vincent, and they fall in love together. And yeah, uh, that's a really quick backstory about Milda. Okay, this is a big one, and his name is Argon, or Argon, as I mentioned before. And Argon, actually, it is not a main character to me, but he become one of the main character in this story. He's so important now. So, Argon, he was a kid with a lot of brothers and sisters, dragons also. They are all dragons, of course, and he lived a really rough childhood with his father. His father, you can say he is a king, but he need the crystals that or diamond that crystal she have, because he need more power, um, that diamond give him. As I mentioned, that diamond, you can use it for good or bad thing. So he need that for his in his life. So he don't care about his boy, this guy, which is Argon, and he just need to make him as like a soldier to found this diamond as soon as possible. So Argon, he grown up with the heat, heat others, and rough backgrounds and childhood, and he pretend to fall in love with Jad because he knows Jad, she's in love with him madly, but he don't care about her. He need her power because she's really a good soldier. So he need this power she have because she's a really strong dragon. So he pretend to be in love with her, and she's believing that, unfortunately. And yeah, he's a manipulate guy, and he's not good. He's a really bad one. And we have Morgana, she is a sea creature. She live with her like sea creatures peacefully in the ocean until Argon destroyed her village under the sea, and they become half fish, half human over the years, because the the whole sea coral is destroyed, and her parents and grandparents, like the grandfather and stuff, over the generation, they become outside from the water, because the ocean's destroyed, everything's destroyed. They go to the land, and over the time they evolved to have human, have fish, as you see, and they hate Aragon because he's just destroy the sea country. So she tried to help Crystal to hide from Aragon and escape from him. So this is a really quick backstory about her. There's no more detailed about her, because she have a little, a small character in this story. But she's cute, so I add her in the story, and yeah. So now I'm gonna talk about how the doll's shape has changed and evolved over the years. And when I dream, as I mentioned before earlier, when I dream about the Crystal character, I imagine her as this one. She's like a small doll, like a Barbie size. She should be a small doll, but not all the characters, only Crystal. I need her like a small elf. And so if I see this doll before I purchase all of these, I'm gonna keep her as a Crystal, because first of all, I love her so much. Second of all, the size is perfect. Everything about her is perfect. So she should be like this. So with the time, I think about to have not Dream Valley, Fairyland Chloe, and she become a main character, which is Crystal. And as you see, it's same look of this one, because she's the original one. So she should be Crystal, and she should be like this: blue short hair and pinkish eyes. As you see, it's not even clear, but it's pink eyes. And she's, as I mentioned, princess. She wearing something like this, like a Greek or something like that clothes. So she should be like this, but she's not elf. And with the years, Rakundor release Momo and elf, and I'm obsessed, because this is exactly the size that I like. Now I need her to be in same size of my other dolls. So this one, it's perfect. So she's a hybrid with Soul Doll kid body, and this is a Raccoon Doll Momo elf Momo. And I purchased same hair, wig, and a similar eyes color, and she become like this. This one, she was with her size is perfect. She's an MSD, but the Argon, should be SD, and it is not mine. It is my sister's doll. So I at that moment I don't need, it's a really huge size between them, like a really huge difference between them. So I search about another like MSDs to make them all the doll in this story. It's MSD size. So that's why I keep her, but her head is so big, not like this one compared to this one, so I change to this one. So yeah, that's why we have two similar dolls. So Jad, she is the most doll change over the year in this story. Uh, First Jad that I imagine her, she's Merwin from Fairyland, and I want her in tan skin, and I really really want her, but I don't need Jad as a character to be same or similar size of Crystal. I need her more bigger. So Apple House, they released this doll, which is Violette, and I immediately in love with her. She's gorgeous. She's the exact like look that I wanted for the Jad look. So I immediately purchased her, and I was so in love with her. But there is a different height I'm gonna show you later. I hope I can remember to show you. But there's a different height, big huge height between her and between Vincent, because Vincent, it's another different story with the height and stuff. So the difference between this doll and Lokin, um, um, Aragon, because Aragon, the first name of him, it is Lokin, and he's I'm gonna speak deeply about him later and how it changed the name and stuff, but she's not match with the SD doll. So I go for this one from Soul Doll. She is Eris, I think. Eris something. She's a limited edition one. And I send her to an artist to change her face up, because I purchased her with the default face up. I don't like it. And she's not work with me. She's really pale, as you see. I need my Jad more tan, and she's not work. Her size is beautiful, so tall, she's so big, but not the look that I looking for. Yeah, so I don't like her as my main character, which is Jad, until I know Raccoon Doll, and they released this beautiful doll, which is Monica, and I'm in love with her. She's perfect, like perfect Jad for me. She's Jad for me. I love her. She's gorgeous, and at that moment I don't care about the elf ears for her, but later over the years I asked Raccoon Doll if they can make Elf Monica, and they agree, and they make her here. And now my Jad as a character, she's complete. She's complete with her elf ears, her horns, everything. Her face up, it's perfect. She's an evil looking, and I love evil characters. I'm not a bad person, but I love evil characters. They just funny. And I love that. So she's really perfect Jad for me, and I'm not seen myself change her after this whatsoever. She's perfect. So let's go to the next one. Okay, Vincent, he not changed as a character, but the look or the dolls evolved over the years. And first one, first Vincent that I wanted, and I imagine that Vincent, which is this guy, or the picture, it's Ewan. I think his name is Ewan from Apple House, GID one. And I love him. Until now, I really want him so bad. And maybe in the future I'm gonna purchase him, but not as a Vincent, as maybe another character. But I want him so bad for my, Apple House Violette. But he looks a little bit child to me, so I need Vincent. It's grown up man. He's young, he's funny, but most of these are not funny look. So second one, I purchased this. Of course, this is my first Vincent technically, and because Ewan is not with me, so technically he's my first Vincent. So he is Soldal Vito. I forget his name. So yeah, he's really nice. His length is okay with Jad. Jad, she looks like a really short to him. I need Jad more grown up woman. So yeah. So I see this guy from Raccoon Doll, and I immediately in love with him, and I need him as a Vincent. So I asked them to make this face up for me. It's a custom face up, and he's perfect. The size of him is perfect. Everything about him is perfect. He's matched with my Jad, and even with my Milda. He's completely perfect. However, he's looking really serious. Like, look at him. He's so serious. And I love that, but Vincent, he should have like a funny character. Like, beside he's like a magician and stuff, he should be a funny character. So I found this guy from Apple House. I also forget his name, but this is his name and picture, and he's the perfect Vincent character to me. I want him so bad. I don't know when I am gonna purchase him. I don't know, but if I purchase him, all of my dolls in this story characters are complete. If I purchase this guy, he's similar to this one, okay, but you can see his face. It just he can kind of like sort of smile, and I don't know how I just explain to you, but this is exactly what I'm looking like. I need Vincent to be a mature guy, but he's a childish. He have a childish thing. I don't know, but yeah. he's so handsome. He's funny. He's a mysterious. Everything about this doll, it's perfect. So I need him so bad. I hope in the future I can get him. Okay, this character, which is Milda, it's changed completely over the years as a character and as a doll. So she should be this doll. I tried to find her picture. This doll from Soul Doll. She looked like a Native American looking, and her character is exactly the same as forest spirit, and she have a lot of power and stuff like that, but she's not she not an elf or something. She's just a forest spirit. But unfortunately, she's discontinued, and I can't find her anywhere. So I found this doll, which is also Soul Doll. Her name is Essen, and she's discontinued, and I love her so much. And she should be also the first forest spirit, but in a nine-tail white fox, and she's exactly the same as a character. Like, she should be mysterious and have a lot of power and stuff, but she's a fox. She's not an elf or anything like that, and she have a nine tail, and she have a lot of power to her for her. And like, she's 1 2 3, she have a lot of power and stuff like that, so she should be a nine-tailed fox. And yeah, she tried to help Crystal too. And of course, over the year, I found Jad, which is Monica from Raccoon Doll, the first human Monica, and I purchased her. And this is not suitable as a doll for this collection in the story, because her head is big and stuff like that. So I found this doll, which is Daisy, an elf Daisy, and I have her in two versions, human and elf. And I purchased only the head, and actually she's perfect for the character. She's returned as that first doll I show you as Imelda, and even the names, it's different. This first doll, that I show you from Soul Doll, I not even know her name yet. But this one, I named her Shiro, and she still have same name as a Shiro. This one, it's Milda, and she's perfect. Perfect doll. I'm not even want to change her. She gonna stay like this forever and ever. Okay, about this guy, he's so complicated how he's just evolved to this character, which is Aragon. First of all, my story, it was a different story, like not a different, but it just it's same, but without a character named Lokeen. Lokeen, it is my sister's character, and her story, it just become a similar to mine. Like, you can tell her story it's part 1 and my story it's part 2, but it's different a little bit. So we connect the stories together, and my characters like Jad, Crystal, and Vincent and Penelope, everyone in that story, it's exactly the same, but there's only one character, which is, his name is Lokeen, and my sister, she's just changed him completely to another doll, and all of them are these dolls, and they not fit with my doll size. So we separate the story. So she have her own story, and I have my own story. This is what should be from the beginning, but how I don't know how we connect the stories together. So this is make a little bit of problem to me, and because so when we separate the story together, me and my sister, this character is being empty. So I searched and I found him, and I named him different name, which is Argon. And he should be dragon before as a Lokin, but here he's still dragon, but red dragon. And the character is different than Lokin. So when I purchased this guy, he should be that dragon now, and he's perfect size, he's perfect look. I make this wig for him to present he's like a red dragon and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm happy with him now. And also I need only horns for him. Maybe in the future I'm gonna purchase that for him, and he's been complete. For these two dolls here, they are not changed whatsoever from the years, and as you see, she's super loose, super duper loose. I have to restrain her, and they stay like this. I just change her face up and stuff. This he's still in the face up that my sister she give him, and I love it so much. Still have the same look, and they not even change the doll. I don't need to change them, they are perfect, and the same character also. So this is the final thing about them. They are complete now. They are like complete characters for the story. Maybe I was add more character, but I'm not sure about that. She should be his lover, and she's a phoenix, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not writing that yet, I'm not sure, but maybe in the future I'm gonna add that character. So this is a quick look for them, very quick. He's Aragon, red dragon, Jad, black dragon, Crystal, the stone diamond stone princess, Philip, her friend, Milda, the forest spirit, Morjana, she is a sea creature, a friend of Crystal, and Vincent, and he's a pointy hunter and lover of this girl and this girl. So yeah, I hope it's a little bit boring video, and I don't know how to just explain to you guys. You know, I speak English, but it's not my first language. I try my best to explain to you as possible. I know this video it's just a little bit boring. Excuse me for that. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. If you have any questions, just leave them down below. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful week, and see you in my next one. Bye guys.